is how we buy new Harley Davidson motorcycles about to change. Stay tuned for today's video and we're going to talk about it. So today's video, is the way that we buy new Harley Davidson motorcycles going to change in the future? I don't know. I have some ideas just based on some things that are going on, so I want to talk about it in today's video and honestly want to get your feedback. So, since COVID, if you think about how COVID has changed the world marketplace, it is just unreal. You can basically buy anything online today, never step foot in a single place of business, go somewhere and pick it up, or you can have items brought to your house. Kind of unbelievable if you think about a few years ago how none of this existed, but the world marketplace has changed because of COVID. The auto industry has followed suit. You can completely do 100% online purchasing of your vehicle online. You go on, pick the vehicle you want. You can even build a vehicle that you want. You can do all of your financing, all of your paperwork electronically, and you can have the vehicle brought to you. When I purchased my new truck in 2021, it's exactly what I did. I worked the deal over the telephone, signed some paperwork electronically, never even stepped foot in the dealership, couldn't even begin to tell you where the dealership is. They brought the truck to me, took my pre-owned vehicle home, all done. Plain and simple. So, are we going to see a shift in how we purchase new Harley Davidson motorcycles with the motor company? And I see a few things pushing in that direction. The first one is the motor company started doing something called BOPIS, or buy online, pick up in store. You can purchase motor clothes items online, you can pay for that purchase, and then you can go to the dealership and you can end up picking those things up. Harley Davidson Motor Company also has the HD1 marketplace where you can look at pre-owned motorcycles online that are put there by dealers. And look at what they're doing with Livewire. Not that I would say that they're successful with Livewire because they're struggling with it, just like the motor company is currently struggling to move motorcycles. But the foundation of the process of Livewire is fantastic when you think about it from a business standpoint. You can go online, pick out your motorcycle, pick the color that you want, complete all of your purchase items and your financing 100% online. When the motorcycle is brought to the dealership, they will do the pre-delivery inspection and bring the motorcycle to you. So, is that kind of a plan or some foreshadowing for what will happen in the future with the motor company? Not sure, but it seems to be really working out well in the business aspect for Livewire. One of the other interesting things that the motor company has introduced in the last few months is online financing. You can actually go to the Harley Davidson website, you can look at different things, you can apply for credit, and you can do those things online. So kind of makes me wonder in what direction that they're going to go. One of the big things I think with the push to potentially go in that direction is, HD gets to control pricing on the motorcycles. Tons of people complain every single day about the pricing on motorcycles, and you have dealers that charge MSRP and then you have DSRP dealers or dealers suggest a retail price. In those cases, Harley Davidson doesn't have any control over the pricing, and I know that gets kind of aggravating for them because they set the price at MSRP. When you look at online purchasing, Harley Davidson can control that. You can go directly onto the website, you can build a motorcycle, you can purchase a motorcycle, and you will never pay a penny over MSRP. Now, the cost of things continues to go up. We're already seeing that with the 2024 models that are carryover models that are currently out. The pricing has increased in the motorcycle. However, Harley Davidson has gotten rid of the surcharge, but the base MSRP price has been increased. Along with controlling pricing on motorcycles, one of the things I think Harley Davidson wants to gain more control over is controlling retail targets of sales of motorcycles. So all dealerships, depending on the size of the dealership, the market that they have, and past performance, are required to sell a certain amount of motorcycles. Right now, with the economy, the way that things are going, the changes we've seen take place, everybody's having a hard time. One of the things I think if motorcycles are purchased online through the website, Harley Davidson is going to have more of an aspect of control of hitting those retail targets or controlling different parts of the retail targets between the motor company and the dealership. Now, some of you may say, hey, these are great benefits to being able to purchase a motorcycle online, but I also see there's some drawbacks or some negative side of things as well. One of the big things on that list is no bike interaction. You have no interaction with the motorcycle. Why do you go to a dealership? You're able to get on a motorcycle, you're able to feel the weight of the motorcycle, how everything fits you, whether your feet are firmly on the ground or you're up on your tippy toes. You get to feel how the handlebars are. The interaction with the motorcycle, I think, is a hugely important thing in making the right motorcycle purchase. Along with losing the ability to interact with a motorcycle, one of the really important things that I think that we're going to miss out on is the ability to fit you to a motorcycle. We're not going to be able to make sure that you like the fit of the frame and the weight, and that becomes super important in helping you make the right purchase. Along with losing bike interaction and being able to be fitted for a motorcycle, I think we're going to lose the ability to do a demo ride. Demo rides become important. If you like the fit of the motorcycle, take it out for a ride. You test drive a car, why would you not want to do that with a motorcycle? Well, if we're doing everything 100% online based, we don't have the ability to demo ride a motorcycle. So I think there might be some gaps or some things that might need to be filled in if this is even something possible in the future. The last thing, and I think probably the most important thing in the Harley Davidson community and culture with this possibility of moving towards online-based purchasing, is we're going to lose dealer connectivity. One of the big things I stressed in my Why Harley Davidson video, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link right up here for you. But one of the things I stress is the availability of dealerships. And along with that availability of dealerships is getting your motorcycle serviced. Anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world, if you live in an area that has Harley Davidson, you can have your motorcycle serviced. If things move to the online-based direction, I don't think you're going to lose service at a dealership. However, what I do see happening is if you take the dealer-based sales away, even to a small degree, you're going to have a lot of dealerships that are really not going to want to participate in selling motorcycles anymore at all. You're going to see some dealerships close. With losing that dealer connectivity, I think we're going to lose the volume of dealerships that we currently have out there, and obviously that's going to affect the ability for you to get what you need when you need it and get your motorcycle serviced. Now, when do I think this all will happen? I have no idea. These are just some things that I was thinking about just based on some changes that are popping up with the motor company, and I kind of scratch my head and say, hey, are they moving in the direction of the auto industry and making things online based? I certainly hope we don't get to the point where your Harley Davidson dealership is kind of like a warehouse where you can, go pick up items and you have a service port where you can pull in your motorcycle and get serviced, and that's it. I definitely think that would ruin and destroy our community and culture that we know and love so much. However, I think based on the convenience of being able to purchase online and the way that people love it with everything else in the world, I think Harley Davidson is not going to have any option but to push in that direction and putting things in an online-based market. So after sharing this information with you, I just have a simple question. Would you purchase a motorcycle online from Harley Davidson? Let us know. Drop a comment down below whether you would or you wouldn't. Share your thoughts with everybody else. Be interesting to see what people think. Guys, that'll do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. Help the channel grow. We got a lot of great content coming out for 2024. Until next time, guys, be safe, enjoy your life, make the most of what you're doing, and don't forget to thank those that allow us to be out riding free. We'll see you later.